Well, hello. It is Wednesday. Howdy, my friends. And since it's Wednesday, that means get to we get to do more stuff. In this case, again, it's another week of Pathologic 2. Yay! But it also happens to be the week of Christmas, so I gave myself a hat. That's all with that. It's the Pathologic. It's the audio. That's weird. Yeah, there we go. Fixed it. Right? There. Everything's there. That's on top. A hat. That means get to continue game. What were we doing? Actually, before I click this, um, what were we doing last week? Oop, I clicked it. We got to cut up a guy, allegedly. Sold his organs, allegedly. Um, and we learned that we weren't supposed to do that. Okay, because we definitely didn't do that. Met some creepy kids. Had a good time with a childhood friend, and everyone knows a childhood friend always wins in the and we stopped having the town hate us as much. That's an important step. Where we left off last time was right before morning when I have to go to our father's funeral. Oh, probably going to be the very first thing I do as soon as up. Right, so, oh yeah, this is one of the places we unlocked for taking naps. Oh, there it goes. We're not exhausted, we're not super hungry, we're not super thirsty. We have a lockpick, we have a better scalpel, we have an actual knife, though it's about to break. Leashes for a child, and you know, it's one of those things that it's a thing. Got nuts. We got thoughts. Why do oh, because this is okay, because it's two. Yep, so my thoughts are all different now. And his father's death, but first I need his body. Told I will spill a river of blood soon. Someone will find their death under my knife after all. Somebody. Soon. Not at all last night or yesterday. Yeah, it will take all day. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's look at the wrap-up from yesterday. There's some things that we didn't get to, but, I guess kind of the way it works. With everything important for today, I'm free to rest until tomorrow or explore the town at night. Its face changes. Father with the children. That mean I'm not gonna have to talk to Luca with the leash? Did I miss that? I messed that up? I probably messed that up. But, same time, very little time in this to start worrying about old things. Selling the revolver there. We have to go graveyard. Ahead. South out of town. And that means we get to head outside. Or how this works. Roll. Buttons. There it goes. Roll is in fact the button we like what I've done that with. Did I use the look boxes? No. Alright. Well, let's continue. I'll drink water from the first thing I see. Oh, look at that. I think water out of. Yeah. What am I holding? bottles. I'm going to leave the 2 empty bottles as they are. I'm going to get to use them for something. Hurry. Oh. But I gotta talk to this guy. It's important. Prompter. Everyone's second favorite masked character. Yes. Second. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? Plan to go on with my life. Eve. What to do? I'm gonna go with that. I think that sums it up pretty well. They the townsfolk. The townsfolk. They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop faceless. Really know nothing important, right? Hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. One knows. They'll all know. Turn. Hive, a swarm, a flock. Crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Heard them, Barack? Communication. See how it means finding a common ground. Eager to communicate with me yesterday. Yep. They all know something of your tale, Barack, and one a different strand of it. Some know where you're to go, others will stay while you must go, and warn of danger. Terrible. That you may avoid it. Actually, that's a good point. If you said they're all alike, then why are they telling me different things? Untrue. Grown-ups will know what children don't, and children know what stepkin do not. Such is the mechanism of life. Turn is that yep. That turns in its own pretty face from day to day. Choose only whose lips read. They gotta put their lips on my ears? Is that a thing? Getting into that? Is that what this game is about? Listen. I'm not gonna tell them they can't put their lips on my ears. You are alone, Barack. Confused. Alone. Barack. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk. Communicate. Hear me now. Teen season tots, the town's young indeed already know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one. Any child. They go next. Talk to the crowd, Barack. Yeah, I think it's been pretty straightforward about what I'm supposed to do next. I'm supposed to talk to literally anybody. Well, lady, who are you? One of the herb brides? Tonight at Bob's place? It's dangerous, yes. This is Nagan Padag Zom, place you must not bring outsiders. Everyone's looking for a Shabnak Adi. Good they forgot Sabah. Go there every night. Can live there. People come and go, yes. Oh, I'm kin to you. Or kin, Anga. Baba talked about you a lot these days. Who waited for you? Agahi. I'm guessing on the pronunciation of words. Got it. Sure thing. A good thing nobody cares about me. So many empty trash cans. Get a child along the way. That would be great. Look, child. A child. Hey, what's wrong with her? We didn't do anything. I swear we saw her crying, asked what happened, but she bawled even more. Girls. She's hungry. Yes, she must be hungry. Why else would she be crying? Or maybe she's lost. You shouldn't get her. What? Who is her and why? Am I telling the kids to throw someone on a train? Trains aren't running now, but we'll probably see if she lives around here. Why are you crying? I'm not crying. I'm not. I'm just upset. Upset because they're always picking on me all the time. Picking on you, dearie. How are they picking on you? I'm ugly. I know I am, but why do they need to keep saying it all the time? Don't worry, girl. I get how you feel. Look at that cracked mask that I am. Face. You're a very pretty girl. So it goes. Don't worry, you'll grow into you, baby. Listen, I feel like that's an adult man's face that they put on this little girl, so... Okay. I have to go out this way because I know I'm gonna follow the tracks, and we can't have me missing this. Guys, the train's not running, so it can't run me over. Safety. God, though I hate the sound that factories out here make. It's so uncomfortable. Right. Yes. This way to the grave site. Buildings be tall. Have I been out that way? Right? What is that? I feel like it's worth poking my head in over. Yeah, see, there's an actor. Nope, that's a child. Children, hurry. Say your words. How old are you? 8 soon, 5 for now. What? Bella soon. Bella, our mom, Big Vlad's daughter. My dad works factory. I went to see her. Cuz. Short and to the point. Teensy, so boring. How much longer do we have to wander the streets? Stop wandering then. Pella said we can't go to the nutshell until the evenings. Wait. Nutshell, why is it called that? Because it's empty. Plus, it's close to the station. In the passenger station? Oops. Hush, you should know about this. Just forget it. Already forgotten. I don't remember random things. Some of us wait for you at the square, the bridge square, that is, at the stone yard. You know how to get there? Talk to someone named Swift. Oh. Should. It's pretty. Anyway, you thought you went to see the judge. Kane, I mean Gregory. Wait a bit longer. Well, they can't go there. They're doing it for you. You should keep them waiting on servants. You're an adult. Bro. You have a very serious face. You don't have to look down about it. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's a reason to look down. Okay, look our children in the eyes now and have lost the right to call their father. I'm sorry. Could have been assertive. Think faster when I went down. I could have acted quickly, efficiently, instead of staying in my head, if only. No, this is true for me too. Need to be bolder. What's done is done. Fun, pal. For the children. I mean, I guess it's probably the fairest thing to say. Got anything worth selling? You got toast. Don't sell in monies. That is definitely where the rocks are. Lady, who are you? Oh, your face is really close. Little rats to get groceries this morning, and they still haven't come back. Miraculous by itself. Out of food. Been living in our rock, darling. Prices are soaring. Soul costs twice as much today as it did yesterday. Where's the grain? I haven't seen wheat in a week. Really, what could happen next? Still no train. People are worried. What if it never comes? We'll all starve. Train came yesterday. Oh well. Right. Not for the Canes and the Gorovs. Hang himself before he shared anything with people. You're as naive as a child. I wonder if I go to the station and get them. Good. Where? You said where? The station. Place they hang out, waiting on trains better than a damn tower. Okay. I don't want to meddle, no. Alright. I'm staying close. My neighbor hasn't seen children. How long that damn tower took them in. All. That's ominous. Towers and children don't always match. So, that in mind. Journal really quick. Unsloke. This web looks like it's gonna be way bigger. No more than it seems. I'm sure I should talk to them. Incredibly reputable source has informed me that I need to see Capella, Alamgimski's daughter. I feel like this directly ties to that. Sometimes after dark, steppe people meet at Shaba's place. Not just them either. And some evenings, kids gather at the station. Both of which are evening activities to pay attention to tonight. I feel like this is not the best way to store whatever that is. Let's talk to the changeling.
I won't touch you, so don't touch me.
Sounds fair. Earth won't take him. Father, Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she... But... That's... Are weavers. They make connections. Others are cutters. They rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. The rocks were permitted to, aren't you? Important among the privileged. Faithful surgeon, he cut apart a living, breathing town. Even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. Violent man. How do you even know? But I do. Because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. Your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. Why are we talking about mushrooms now? Human mycelium. The mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. The mushroom town. Just like you, surgeon. Fracture fuse is wrong. You just break it again and sever the tissue too. Who does that? I do it all differently. Listen, what do you know about being a surgeon, okay? Huh? You're no surgeon. I'm not. I work with bones and meat. My expertise... I don't work with bones and meat. My expertise has to do with more delicate things. Souls, feelings, you understand. Right. I don't believe in you.
Life
Go away, crazy lady.
Only while love breathes. Love is vital. Yes?
Lady, I'm up here. Taking a nap? Oh. Might be taking. Like that might actually be going on. Yeah. That pup there was laying. A kitten dismaying. Just a couple of pitiless creatures. Don't remember the rest. You? Yeah. Thing ain't wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. Yes. Oh, she looked at me before I even clicked anything. I'm singing it right. Who are you? I'm the caretaker now, anyway. Why are you giving me that look? My father was, died 3 years ago. The whole town's orphaned. I'm young, yes, but no one else can speak with the dead, can they? I'm Artemy Barak, kid. I came here to give my father a proper burial. So cruel that people can't rest in peace even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Barak? I'm sorry, what? Tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. Body upwards. It means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. Man of obligation. But literally though, actually, what are they talking about? He was buried deep. When your people returned with the seeds and the milk per the right, they saw his body laying in the open again. Earth pushed him out. Father said a similar thing happened before when they buried Chief Urilahin. He was a really bad person. Not like old Barak at all. How? What? Give you a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. People say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. The nation isn't. It's actually not that bad. Worse things. This is better than having it sit there. It is a crime. The dead mustn't be burned. Earth destroy it preserves. It dissolves them and saves them for future harvests. Earth is alive here. If you burn people, how will they speak? How will they bloom? How will they return? Have you any idea what you're talking about? Lady, this isn't going to be the first person burned in the past couple days. One mustn't burn the dead. Your digging is also frowned upon. What options do we have?
How can I make you see?
Get out. Okay. Let's on with the old corpse eat. What's this thing? That's an eyeball. I feel less comfortable now. Hey, it's the mud ladies. And the wormy boys. They're adorable. I love the wormy boys. Who's this old person?
The foreman has hooves for feet. Or so I've been told.
What? That's just walk up to a random person, and that's the first thing you say, is you just walk, someone just walks up to you and goes, oh yeah, that guy's got hooves for feet. Who is... Why does this game make my head hurt? We'll speak later. We have much to talk about. Okay, yeah, you know what? You sound like you have a whole lot of stuff to talk. Look at your eyes. Person, you're on way too many or way too few drugs. Greetings, how fares your kind? Who might you be? I may not, you Katanga. Your people are over there, burying your father. You? I have paid my respects already. I came here to watch you. See what you do. I wait for your word, Umshin. Then I shall give you mine. What am I supposed to do? No. Fine. Be that way. Hurrying clocky chime thing. Well, that's not normal. That is decidedly not normal. Let's talk to the worm. Kindred. Also, if anybody's popped in since said my hellos, howdy, welcome to the stream. I'm Faith Uncone. I don't know if I ever said that at the stream. Well, I am. That's me. I'm Faith Uncone. Emshin, brave man, strong in his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshin? Bitekaran? Is this German or is this Russian? I guess the steppes. Steppe people. Yeah, it could be either. No, it can't. Everybody's not steppes. I don't know the world at all. For he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have too. Thank you. As my father's still unburied. That's a bunch of words. Is at the threshold. The loss is great. Need to speak. Say the words correct. Serve the right. Come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodakara Baraka Sang carried a great burden. Owed a great debt. Is on himself. Not that easy. What does he owe? Before the eyes of the kin of the earth, why, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. Yeah, you know what? I just feel like that's what I'm supposed to say, so I'm going to say it. Bow to you, Emshin. The first blood yours. Bikara. Emshin is a man, a brave man. He stands Shaba. Shaba Usay. You have accepted his. Now, come into the inheritance. Sapa will show you the way. Oh, God. I'm butchering some language. I don't even know what language it is. And someone's gonna hate me for it. Ayala, I have done what needed to be done. There is no choice. Oh, cutscene time. Oh. Hello. Interesting way for things to go. What is it? A sign of trust. Okay. How does the audio levels sound, by the way, guys? Any input on that? A sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings, warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. You want to become its part. Andy. This is right. This. I could sleep to this. Oh, wait a minute. This person's eyes are also messed up. Trusts you. But it's part. It's getting hard to like think with this. Probably the entire purpose. There's another voice added to it. We've got. Yes. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I choose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot, so if you share generously and give more than is asked, the town will remember that. It's a token, after all, a tradition. Know this tradition. You'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our tone is like a family. Own town. You have returned now. Please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I'm saying it on behalf of everyone. Let's try to use words again. Biyarla Basag. Please relay my gratitude to them. As needle. But, God, I have nothing I can trade her other than the immunity boosters and the bandages. I don't want to do that. God, this is really what we're doing. We're making a trade. This I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now. Will help us. Who will treat our injuries or children. You're a surgeon. You can do all that. So have some of our hope. Hope often leads to love. Lady, I have had too many people offering me love recently. I love him frozen in the background. I just noticed that. He's just staring at... Just staring at the back of her head. I don't know, whatever you want. I haven't carried this item for long. There's little of me in it still. Have some of my warmth. Show some of my grief. That's all that I have now. I'm sorry, Basang. Why am I standing in front of... Anyway. God, and I have no... I have to go to a grocery store. All this duty, whatever it was, but with the tail, otherwise it heard as per the right. It wouldn't bother literally. Bound to happen. Water is not only a way to obtain useful items, but a way to get closer to people. Everyone has something there. Yet to seriously barter with any men, teenagers, or kids. I'll keep that in mind. Alright.
Better a thimble of blood in the vein than 1,000 gallons in the drain.
Alright. True son of your father, I rejoice as I watch you, the Katange, the kid, the tears of pride and delight as they watch you. I'm afraid. We shall bear your burden together, Emshin. Your father helped me, I helped him. I help you. Be him. That rhymed. Wait. Can't rhyme him with him, can you? Too bad they did it. Those crazy bastards. I'll bear my burden till... There, I can... First to prove it. Father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time in doubting. He acted instead of brutal. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, but wastes those he loves. Like that guy we talked to. That's sad. Yeah, I got it. Don't stare at me that way. It's creepy. Very well. Consider me comforted. The right thing. Follow me, Emshin. Legacy. Okay. Where are we going now? Okay. Savey room? In this room. That's kind of like a rule. Back to talking to whoever the hell you are.
Yourself and beg, and you only invite denial.
Whoever you are. Sorry about you, Sodom. We have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. That's a bit different. What do you mean we have not the time? I've got all the time in the world. 10 days. Trust me, I foresee 10. The Kara, great troubles, Akayud, are upon us. Death already nests in 4 houses. Soon it will crawl out upon the town, decimate it, then have it. The wise say the sky is falling. Where will you hide when it's down? Not. Be it war, rebellion, plague, or simple misfortune, who cares? You have great things to worry about you. I think I know which one this is. Great things out now. I'm Saba Uspe. Since the will of earth, your father made me, named me, trusted me. What do you mean he made you? Giving you this Uta. Yours now, as are the things inside. Now, money. The light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay. It would take my legacy, not come into it. What do you mean by that? Take someone's obligations. Word is not enough. Come into a legacy. Taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Gathered. What do I need to do? Now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick? Tell truth from lies? Who will who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? Care about any of that? Or... Well, this Menku talk is just a relic of bygone age. Father was fond of it, yes, but the kin are extinct. Wise, say it, yes? I knew it would come down to more old wives' tales. You're wrong. Look at the item I'm giving you. Open the Utkar and touch those items. We have an extra pouch now. That means that I get to carry these things. But Icky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya, Tachik. Unfamiliar step sigil. Log? There's so many people on things now. The list. Patients make father's vessel things, these like the children's name. also called to ask that he preserved father's inheritance for me. That woman gave our items. What do they mean? There's a familiar name on father's list. Wait, how much money do I have now? 1996.
Bayala Yargachin. Bayala.
I now know how to say that word. Bayala. Do any of these items... I hope that... Weird thing to saying. What are they? Various kinds of twire herbs. Why would he eat herbs? Used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. The Menku, knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are. You say you need this knowledge. And what about the list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. An is what they call the king. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name, but I know not why Isidore listed them. Perhaps my father looked after them? I know some of these already. Ones. Notkin leads a gang that keeps invisible pets. Sure for his age. He takes care of the sub. Oh yeah. Didn't pay much attention to these children. Spent most of his final days with them. They followed him, like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. Last days. I can follow. What's this? Oh. The brand for marking bowls, not brands of the kin often have specific. Bikra. One is tough to parse. It means something like a big body or a special body, a body that contains a lot. But I'm not sure. It might be just a sigil. Bet that big one, that super big bowl from the beginning. Wait, is my mouse? Oof, there it is. Who can interpret me? Bayala Sabah. I have now come into my legacy. Alright. I'm father not. Olvun. I can instruct you not. You are learn on your own, speak to people, most of all speak to those who knew your father well. And you may come into your legacy. What do you mean? In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words, by showing you understand the contents of the vessel. Follow your father's trails. Learn who he was. Find yourself a fate. Fate like a good wife, Hemshin. Your wife. That's an interesting one. More talking.
Can you smell yesterday? I can.
That's a weird... I mean, some... Have you guys ever woken up and definitely smelled yesterday? I feel like that's something a couple of us could probably relate to. God. Follow trails, Hemshin. You know what kind of man he was, what kind of man you are to become. You tell me about him. Your father is a Menku. What? What, about smelling yesterday? Doctor, more than that. Yeah. You know when you wake up and... God, it's usually after a really long day or like... How to find the words. You ever just... You wake up and like the first thing you do is you can smell yourself and you just remember whatever the heck happened yesterday. I guess kind of like sometimes like that hangover wake up. Other times like a really hard day at work sometimes. Or maybe you fire. Oh. Stuff like that. He's also a dutiful man. The lines. That's just a philosophy, like the Tao or phenomenology. I can read. Tao. Okay, never mind. Lines represent... Remember being on fire? Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's not about remembering, it's about smelling it. You Gotta smell it to remember. Lines represent the path between things, the links that connect them, laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents. Those are lines. Father used lines referred to anatomy. Some way, Seba. And me pointing out this useless philosophy. Ah. Anatomism. That as well. Knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney linked to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut the body, but bring no harm. Indeed. Hear me well, Emshin. For the next words are crucial. The first couple of days will be hardest for you. Find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. I have already noticed that. Some you must tear apart, others follow. Others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. Douse your eyes. One can explain to me what that means. Very appreciative. I'm gonna say it, though. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? Start with thinking hard about the challenge you put with me. With the kids. Who is this eighth? Suspicious. It's me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you Baraks are alike. Men of action. Yes, action men. Kung fu action? Probably don't have kung fu action. I did get beaten up by a child. Told you all I know, Emshin. Be on your way now. Farewell, Siobhan, and thank you. Yeah, I already forgot how it's pronounced. May your kind fatten. My head spin. Alright. It's definitely not enough for today because the day is only just starting. Parents, but having into it, right? Deed, which deed will show that I'm truly father's son. Their father's like I need to follow on his steps, whatever that means. There's a list of patients, maybe. Father's thing. That's Grace. Save again. Yeah. Last time. Inside, I think it was. This game has some lag when I'm inside. Let me. No, it also might. I wanted. Might be an OBS thing. Because what? When I opened up, yeah, right. I think it's though. Side is. Uh, we'll check out what it looks like when I get back outside. Uh, hopefully. Did I actually didn't open? Right. Like, our beds. Oh, resting. I need to go to the grocery store. See if this. You're right. I do think it's still definitely different. All right, here's. I don't want to stop the stream. Start it. Just fix this. I think that's probably what I'm gonna. I think it's actually probably out. Wait. Does not appear to be. Alright, one more thing. That's booty if gonna problem like general is be operating a time. SSAO. If that's on. Because it's not stuttering on my end. Only stuttering on but it's also like it's stuttering on my OBS display. So I'm assuming OBS end. But either way, SS off. Actually, wow, that does look like it's going slightly better. We'll just we'll keep an eye on it. Let's go talk to Grace. Oh wait, I have to get grocer. Grace, then grocery. Oh, that definitely looks like it's still. I think it has to do with having found out that something's screwed up. Well, hopefully the stutter's not too
You tread the earth
jarring
with your feet?
on your pockets. Get it. Here's what I want to know. What business do you have with my father, old Barack? Oh, I actually went to his place often. Teach us things. Why do you ask? Go to his place together, all of you, everyone on the list here. Sometimes we'd all go together, sometimes in 2s or 3s, sometimes alone. A lot of things happen. Why are you asking? Not like we bothered him. Invited us. What did he want from you? Everyone knows why he died then? Friends? Enemies? I really get what's going on. You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of us all and the best explainer. She's a good person, too. Fat Vlad's daughter, but she's not like him at all. She even lives in a separate wing of the house. Oh yeah, he was complaining about his daughter, or wasn't he? Wait, or a bad thing. He was like a big sister to her. She put together a union. Union. Don't worry about it. Just a union of people under 15. Anyway, ask her. She might be mad at me if I say too much. Sure thing. Got to get to the grocery store so that way I can buy a sandwich or something. Maybe. Many people over there to talk to, but I have to be there. Ooh. Why does the train? That's just like a wall of darkness. That's not how trains work. Can't trick me. Ooh. I'm a cow. Buzzing sound. I pick plant. I have 2 black twire. Don't moo at me. I moo at you. One kick. Thanks, game. I like to be told about things. Drink more water. I'm gonna go over there in a minute. Promise. To not die of starvation first. God, they're crying. I'm unwelcome here. Loading, loading. Well, they at the very least. Oh, that's bad. Back to the Skinners. And with speed. How did I take this lamp out? Figured it out. Not that hard. Alright. Guess we're gonna back this way and going on over here. No one has anything to say about whatever's going on? This area makes me uncomfortable. Patanga. Mother Bodo caresses your step, Yagaki. Have some coin. We've collected it. There's a lot. Tell them to let us into the Warren. We're scared. Warren, you mean the termitary? You want to get in there? Foul, cramped, suffocating, too high, too concrete, but safe. Hiding from the mob? Why speak of it? Evil is coming, Agahin. You know it too. Inside lives Taya, Tai Cheek's daughter. She can protect us from any evil. Harm will befall the place where Mother Supreme lives. I don't understand what you mean? Just looking for her. Tell them to let us in. Fat Vlad will listen to you. Take the money. Just tell him yourself. Keep your money. Fuck. Side cheeks permanent hair. Bunkhouse for our worker. Tell us the leader. Town's children. I have to get to the grocery store first. Then I'll worry about these problems. Also, oh. I have to get there, but later. Associating that sound with plants I can pick. I guess I was associating that sound incorrectly. Please let me buy snack. Load. I don't like that icon popped up. Stock truly. Patricide. That's stupid. Got Egg was the one that I liked. Egg. Egg and bread. I will trade you just the money that I've got. Worth. I'm just gonna accept that as it is. I can't. Starting with certain things right now. Eat the bread. Well, bread was a great decision. Bread is now my main source of survival. I love bread. Bread is my favorite. Okay. Um. So much stuff ongoing. Waiting for me at the cathedral. Still have. I haven't been to the town hall yet. Let's go try to talk to Taya. Oop. I know how. Feels like there is an garbage can. Damn it. Good one job, garbage can. Was to have stuff for me to take. How am I supposed to buy gun if garbage cans are always empty? You. Who are you? Guard. What do you want? And a girl. Tie it to check. Know her. Want to bother someone, go do it at the pub. Or are you looking for trouble? We can help you out. I don't... Go ahead and offer them the fat Vlad if you're so... Right, he's got plenty of room for coins. The man shit money. As for me, I like my head attached to my shoulders. Thank you very much. Get out of here. Enough talk. That's a thought. I have a feeling if I go that way, I'm going to get shot. Let's not do that. Let's follow this path along. Over to Vlad's, because everything seems to be meeting up there right now. Oh, much left to do today. I dread running because, like, I feel like it's going to be the thing that... Oh, look. Our favorite troublemaker. What do you want now?
Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
Ah, yes. The bone caution. Everyone knows the rule of bone. I ain't got no time to be sad. Stop staring. Thank you. Okay, no. Right back to staring. I just know how terrible it must feel right now. You had parents and you don't. I don't need your sympathy. What do you... Yeah, what do you want? Said mean things to you. Why you think evil is... But it was the truth. Hold a grudge, except for all those people I hold grudges against. It still doesn't answer what you want. Girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment, and I think it strains her a great deal. Speaking and killing her. Stop, please. I think I listen. Sorry for her. And don't trust this person. Clara. Changeling. This moment, you say? Right this moment. And he's responding. Why wouldn't you believe I'm a good person, Barack? Open your eyes. I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. I thought you lied to me. Act admit shortly. Walnuts. Hold on to the blood. Because something like a alright, you. Chickadee. I talked on at the tower though. The town is all abuzz now, makes me kinda reluctant to. What tower? Blind big fella? Just look over there, the tower across the river. Our polyhedron. The only place where life is real. Life ever. Tower. The thing it built it was left. They have a fingernail. I'll take walnuts though. Symbol. Great, with this item, I give you, with my luck, I guess. That tree branch in the background is terrifying. Oh my god, I didn't know what it was at first. We'll say I have that in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now, what shall you give me? Giving me luck. I'm going to give you wit. I guess. Move this on. Or it doesn't. So it's looking less and less like I'm going to be using those nuts to trade with children. I don't like that sentence in the first place. I shouldn't. You're allergic. Isn't that like a big deal? That you just children and allergies, everything. Pharmacy, Chan. Did I say that? What is wrong with me? I've had a long day today. So forgive me if they don't trust me. Forgive me if I'm a little bit off kilter, as it's been a long day. It's been a long week. But that's why we play Pathologic and other games. Oh yeah, that's where my dad died. That place. But it's locked. I haven't gone to town hall yet. I still only. Oh. Where there's a cluster of people. Alright, what's going on here? Didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell them to get off me. Gawking at. Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. Now you want to stone him to death? He started it. There's a bit too many of you and only one of him, don't you think? Now calm down, everyone. He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad called Whitebeard. Ask him. Rather ask you. Because he's a drunk. Gets smashed and attacks people. He raised a hand against my mom last year. Not an answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or the other, we'll get him. Go get his father if you want, but leave the kid alone. That feels like the setup something terrible. I'm gonna go tell children to beat up a grown man. Yay! I finally saved somebody instead of resulting in them getting murdered this time. Like that time that I told them that that guy was definitely me. That if they wanted to kill someone, they should kill him. Don't kill me. Who are you? You look familiar. So do a lot of people in town. Have you been to the governor about the patrols, I mean? The pay is good, but too good, actually. Vicious. What's going on with that? What patrol? All strong men who aren't cowards should report to the town hall, it went. They might even announce an emergency situation. I wonder why. A revolt at the factory, maybe? Not working. Hear the silence. Caught the murderer yet? Perhaps they need people for a raid. Town hall. Got it. What I like about this game is how much stuff there is going on in it. What I hate about this game is how much stuff there is going on in it. It's like every time I turn around, there's another thing I have to do, which is great for my requirement of constant stimulation to keep my attention, but terrible because it's so stressful. Like, you can't go 10 steps without running into something. God, for all these bottles. Who are you? Placard. My wife was killed yesterday. How could I look our children in the eyes now? I've lost the right to be called their father. Didn't I already talk to you about this? Home pal for the show. Yeah, I literally talked to you about this exact thing. Nothing to repair. Cool. That sound is... I can't really make heads or tails of it. Okay, so it's the fly buzzing. That's the sound to listen for herbs. Also pick more herbs. Wasn't that one of the things that I think someone told me earlier in the game? Someone was just like, oh, don't forget to pick your herbs outside. There's always that to do. And I'm just like, what? Got a thimble, lady. Hear the earth. Grumbly, grumbly sound. That's a trash can. Trash can. I already looked at both of these. Those were like the first trash cans I walked past this morning, weren't they? Really quickly, let's go around to this side. See if there's another door. Anyone to talk to. Funeral attendant. Hey, uncle, dig a hole for us, will you? Holes in this. No. Please, uncle, we only need a shallow one. A couple of shovel swings, nothing more. Burying a cat. Yeah, I mean, no, not a cat. Then whom? Just the 8th. Huh? 8th what? Well, the previous 7 are already pushing daisies, and nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes were shallow. I guess shallow ones are allowed. Alright, I'll dig a hole. No, kids, one should not dig holes in the ground. Period. Feel like I'm in trouble. Caused me a problem. thing. Uh, shuffling. Eerie at best. Oh, birds. Background. If I had to guess. Got filled fast. Seems on some crack. If I had to guess. Definitely on crack. All of you children. Don't touch me with your little crack hands. All these doors in Big Vlad's house don't connect on the inside. Touchy. Touchy. Save point. A touchy. Actually, just this is just a really nice room. Like, this would actually just be a nice place to have. It's got bookshelves. It's got windows. It's got a clock. Who are you? Oh, you're the one that. Oh, to me, Barack. Are you Gimski? Oh, water. Yes, my name is Victoria. Friends call me Capella. Well, friends? Yes. Cool bean. I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things sometimes. I inherited from my mother. The art of sight. I'm assuming she's talking about. It'd be silly if she was talking about being bad at. Ah, yes, vision, a gift I acquired from my mother, also called eyeballs. I grew them myself. It's hard to explain. I know what a person will say before they say it, or imagine a situation, the next day it unfolds. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer father put years ago. Powerful gifted. Truth. Not that powerful, not with me, not like my mother. She could see at will, although her could be fickle. Yes, I too sometimes a lot of different thing. Oh, my coffee went. All right. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I see, I see. Undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could be. Mother, Nina Kane, Katerina Serberov, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism. They're always common. One critter already told me I'll drown the town in blood. Swap notes or what? You know what I see through your feet. The hard soil acts as though spring melt, step forming an imprint filled with red. Leave clotted blood in your wake, Hart. I thought this must be about the murders, but you are no murderer. What do you mean? Means I'm really good at gardening. Because I'm giving nutrients to the soil. That actually used to be a thing back in, what, the 60s? Uh, yeah, early 60s, back before, the panic about AIDS. Um, when blood banks was a blood that wasn't as strictly regulated. So what used to happen is that once the blood expired and it wasn't putting into people, sometimes they'd take it home and use it on like gardens and stuff. So blood, good fertilizer. Hey, I'm a gardener. I have no idea.
One day, I will grow real wings. Heavy, lifting wings.
Are they going to be heavy wings? That is, see, fun facts are good for you. Are they going to be heavy wings or are they going to be lifting wings? Details, I guess. Why have you come? Are you looking for my brother, perhaps, or do you want me to ask something of my father? Nothing. Sadness in your eyes. Have you been crying? Come to you as invitation, Big Blood? Yes, father pays heed to what I ask of him. Tells me I'm the only person he loves. That's because I take mother. I thought he loved nobody. Oh, our family is falling apart. Father and brother argue all the time, louder and cooler with each passing day. Brother is angry with me. Everything went awry after mother's death. Holding the family together, huh? Died when I was 6. The day of her funeral, I locked myself in a coffin so that no one could take her away from me. That evening, brother explained there was no other way. The dead must be buried. That is what's best for them, he said, and I understood. How did your brother make you sad? He acts against father's will. Make up most of father's workforce, but he doesn't treat them well. Brother argues with him. Father hates to be challenged. He says he'll disinherit my brother, making you Garrus. Wrong. Mother never wanted that, and father honors her will. Still does. Their family torn apart. Your brother. Home? He's at the Broken Heart now. Actually, he frequents the place ever since mother died. The torn family can be soon back together. Sometimes grief. Red.
Souls of a feather flock together.
Yep. I don't think that's how the saying goes. But I'll take it. Did something happen? You look worried. I want to ask you. Had more nightmares about me? No, I told you it doesn't happen often. Once a month, maybe, or every few months. Father well. Didn't talk much. Yes, of course. Wrote this note. But look, why are these names listed together? Or is this on here too? Don't know, but I have a suspicion. Patience. No, about a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together sometimes in 1s or 3. Happened naturally. Taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. More about passing down something of great importance. Heads or tails of what you're saying. We're an outsider. Difficult to explain. Kids have our own town within the town, a separate one. We govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. Not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. Not a phase, Mom. Or I guess lack of mom. Come on, please, I'll do my best. We'll learn the alphabet. Fine. Do you want to know why father spent time with us or not? Yes, I do. Father was... He can see beneath crude earth, petty lies, and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it. Make? You mean destroying this town? Fisher of men. Never had that in him. Conduct the town. You mean govern. What? Fisher. Fisher. I like fishing. You guys like fishing? Fishing's good. It's nice, calming activity. What he was preparing us for, changing the town. I could see it now. He taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. eye on you. Not wholly vanished. Always the sly fox. We'll have to protect all evils then. Not wholly vanishing. Alright, that's finally all the dialogue with her. Save. Go back in. Lots of dinging. Get it. What's this go to? Oh. Who are you?
There are unseen threads snaking through the tumult that the world seems made of.
Yeah. Julia Yorativa. Bar Artemi Barak. How can I help you? Those are my options. What can you do? And you have incredible eyes. I love how normal conversation is. The Canes had a rather unusual notion of how they wanted the town's route planned. They believed fruits of choice and food. That sound. Soul state. I found the challenge intriguing, a bit insane. The Canes are completely off their rocker. Doing? All of them, but yes, to some extent. The hell did you make the town so awkward to navigate, then? Canes implied that the town already has something to keep nervous. Suggested I view it as a human creature. My job was acupunctural. Canes' ideas seriously. They have built the polyhedron, haven't they? There it is. I'm even allowed to ascend it, though I wasn't allowed inside. Why do you look away from talk about that? Cathedral, the Crucible, Stillwater, all those buildings are machines that work with the same idea. A person finds themselves in a relatively enclosed space in their inner way. It's the secret. Canes are trying to create buildings that enhance. Or moving to the field of philosophy now, not my area of expertise. As far as I can tell, in their eyes, humans aren't a paragon of animals, but rather larvae. They believe the human spirit is a spring to be stretched. Favorite image. Why stretch it? Desire new things, weird things, things beyond their limits. They want to draw out the kinks. Just want everybody to be a little bit more kinky than recently. Really, it's so confusing. I like that character. I like the idea. Is it really already fucking... Oh, God. All right, well... And this is polyhedron. That spot. House. Bar's place. Petricide. Let's talk to Vlad. Try to sprint to make up for some of the delay, because day's making its way a little faster than I thought it would have.
Stupid. Oh, stupid. Oh, how stupid I was.
Okay, good. I was talking. You're a restless soul, Master Barak, or have you come around my plan? I forgot about your plan. What was your plan? Or, if I may ask, personal reason. You're all in there I want to meet. People who want to move in there. Multiple things. Not good. Grand full as it is, 5,000 souls are no joke. 5,000 people? You have no idea what you're talking about, Barak. Did they tell you about the Terminary? That it's a prison. I built that behemoth of a bunkhouse after the wooden town burnt down. They're crammed together in there? Well, they weren't before. It's tight because they're breeding people breed when their conditions are poor? No, they die out. They'd have more space if they did, but they don't, and I'm making my point clear. So, counting on people dying out? Or is he just counting on them not having children? Cat has come to be a key. Difficult, as always, but we work with it. Philip doesn't don't shout, you have a stroke. Not this did I just, my opportunity to get in there? Sounds future. Keep an eye on them. Probably heat. Right, is locked. Perhaps I should let me in. Can't reach I for now. Hub called the broken. Home sweet. Home is locked. The local authorities must have a key, but also something about watch. I mean, does he barter with any men or kids either? I bartered with children. Let it go. Grace is talking to my father. How is that possible? All right. Let us. Go long. Any place to any place. We're gonna run north. When I say run, I mean. Right. Could be worse. I mean, we're running. Fly sound meant verbs. Still does. One of the only things I'm gonna make detours. Try to otherwise. A chisel? Sure, why not? Bye. Yes. Guess I should have expected to see a large gathering of people here. Hey, you, onlooker. Looky little eyes. Looks. But apparently doesn't see. Subarov sure seems ready to take up the reins of power. It's about time, if you ask me. Why? Because you can't trust people. That's why the rule of the three families was about trust in each other and in the townsfolk. The damn nobles trusted people to govern themselves. The people, they are unruly beasts. They don't respond to kindness or strength. Respond better to kindness. Speaking of strength, how do I join the town watch? Our rulers were kind and lenient. Where did it get us? Yesterday, blood flowed like water and burned to death at the bone stake lot. Trust, pa. Leniency leads to corruption. What we need is someone who can keep the rabble in check. Yeah, keep rabble in check. There's a different argument. It was the kindness that killed. Wasn't kindness that killed those people. I'm gonna stick with the kindness is a good thing. You. I feel like I've talked to you like 3 times. You want to do either, Kyle? Ken? Not because we're Catan. But Subarov thinks we're both Vlad's people. They have an arrangement. They won't accept the king. Be Olngo. What? I can't even. Why have you come? The kin have never cooperated with the authorities. No work. The factory is closed. Where to go? How? Stop either. Both will be abandoned in a week. Autumn will be. Buddy, I just want to ask something. Thing here wants to ask something from the doctor. I don't give a damn. Wait your turn like everyone else. Don't. I don't actually have to. Wait, do I? Have time for that. Get into the house. I wait. I try talking to him again. Walkie. I'm sorry to inform you that you're officially banned from joining the watch. Governor's orders. And because I'm a doctor, I should be whatever I want. I'm trying to leather caps. I can get my own. This guy got punched in the face. Sucks to be him. I'd like to remind you that you're currently on probation. Simon Kane, Isidore Barak, and several others is brought to justice. You'll consider expected against you. Enough blabbering. Rather speak to himself. Is he inside? House. Yes. Hear about the house. That doesn't answer whether he's inside or not. Why'd I open my save point? Swimming soup.
What?
Made you a prime suspect yesterday by mistake. Sorry, that was rash. You were too convincing a suspect. But I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable. Not like you had me executed. Nothing irrevocable about being branded a murderer and like a dog. Find my father's. No investigation. Organized search. I hold no official post here in case you had any illusion on that part. My power is that of reputation. Traditionally, our family enforces town on rare occasion that it's broken. Those are rare, but peaceful town. I know, a village, and you're the sheriff. How can you talk about order? A murderer. Spare me the sarcasm, Barack. Get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murderer is found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Do I make myself clear? Good thing some smart people told you about that. That's a backhanded compliment. Thinking about it. Likes it. Anything else I can help you with? My house is locked. The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. Maybe evidence. It's best interest and that of the committee. Location that doesn't exist. Great. You may have the key. That house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. Exactly. Talk to him further. Why do I need to? I just cares. I'm intrigued. No? No interaction with them? Okay. I'm either. What was the other way? Other hat? Oh. Or is a uninteractable? Hup, hup, hup. That doesn't look good. Ah, this looks good. Why am I gonna... Why can I close this? Why can I close it while I'm in? Let's loot that. Nope, can't loot that. Got it. That's where they put people that they don't like. Or they like too much. I can't be sure. Oh, look. Singing. Thoughts. I got my key. Home. Home. There. No. Good building? Oh, right. Key on it. Run that way towards my house. Left, cross the road. Okay, while I'm out, there's nothing to do. Never ending list of children I need to talk to. Cool. No one cares about those children. Not my problem. The earth burped. It went burp. But... oh god, I'm... spring! Ant! Hurry! Hey, you should fill more water. Time I see a water source. A wettening. Candle stub. I want that fingernail off that child, right? Why do video games make us say such weird things as buying fingernails from children? But also go sell some scissors to kids at the warehouses. You know, for safety. God, I'm so happy. Wait, I have a house now. Is my bowl gonna be there? Hell yeah. Stuff to steal. One was a good detour. Health is fine. Immunity is fine. Everything's doing. Everything could be worse. Like. While we're thinking about not dying. Ooh, water. Drink. Get water. Okay, 4 and 6. That sounds good. Now I can go home. Is my cow here? I'm unwelcome at my own home. Great. Thanks. Oh, well, egg. Okay. Like, everyone's standing outside at, like... Ooh, cat. Calm down. Okay, there he goes. He runs.
My blood is getting thicker.
Just in a quiet
That's a
house.
sign of something is
You can hear the rats in the walls.
Can you? Sounded more like a cat meow. I don't like that. I do not. That was. Oh, okay. Things just got.
Dissolves in tea. It's not lost, is it? Neither will you be.
My stress levels just spiked. Stop that. Stop that right now. I do not appreciate that.
I'm praying at the
Shall I sing you a song?
More free stuff. Another scalpel. Or what all the talking sound like? We're not gonna talk about that. Probably talk about that. Probably something I don't want to ignore. Is there an immunity? I have an immunity. Blood. I can sell that.
My chest could use catch a mouse. Or a mouse in a dark house.
Man, I'm getting to the point where so much stuff's going. Not have that playing. Out of.
I do not fear death, and neither should you. Death, to a doctor, is but a partner in conversation, the constant witness of our work, even when we succeed. It is not old age or what comes after it that worries me. I am instead beset by the thought that I might fail to pass on my role. Make haste, son. I truly need you. Your loving father, Isidore Barak.
Ah, so it's not Barack. But interesting. I think that was the same. I think it was just a reading of the letter that they sent us. Or Rust. Where'd it go? Touch. Rusty key. I found a spare key, but these thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It served no one if it got stolen. Do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. B.O. Yes, that guy. That uses up a lot of space in my inventory. Can I store things? Stop that. No spooky haunting. You know what I don't need to be holding on to? My inventory got really full really fast. Let's think about this. I don't need to hold on to the broken ampule. Don't need to hold on to the bloody bandages. Now. All needles go with the fishing hooks. Marbles go with the... That's gonna go there. This down. This button. Can I eat these peanuts? Feel like nuts. Thoughts. I filed I don't want to live in a place where his blood was spilled, but doesn't sound good either. You do a secret factory building handy. I always got other people's places after all. I have to go talk to involving them. talk to a little later. Not quite there yet. Are 8,000. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. Alright. So many things to do, and it's already 5 o'clock.
My chest could you catch a mouse? Or who's there? In the house?
Alright. Guys, this is either going to kill me or not, but nothing? Nothing to do in here? Cool. Oh, that didn't last. Okay. They made sure I noticed that. Like, I went there the first time, but on the return, the doors just open. They wanted me to go in there. This, on the other hand, was closed before. And it's just a bunch of dirt and rocks. Oh, and also plant. So many plant. Alright, I need to sort this all out. I need to trade things. I need to trade things. I can't keep holding on to what I have. Now also open. Why are you always everywhere that you're not supposed to be?
The left hand doesn't know what the right's up to, and the right doesn't know the left's secrets.
That. What? It didn't. He was already dead when I arrived, so you're just... How'd you come then? Want to understand him. Why? Talk to people a lot, and they said a lot of good things about your father. Talking to people is my greatest skill, you know. They open up and turn from puppets to... humans? Are you going to live here now? Not right now. I want to sleep where blood was spilled. House is unclean. Go yourself if you want. Blood was spilled. Give me... Yes, texture. Can't take water. The chalk, my way, I'm robbing my own house. Ass. God, it's a 4x4. Oh. I need a nap.
Checkmate.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. Won't like it in there. Really, why? It's a bit untidy. The air inside is unhealthy, so I might irritate. Something's wrong because my house I'm not. wrong in there. That's so. Still, with your kind, I insist on examining the place. Even your uncanny permission would do. But if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need gunpoint. He just threatened to pull a gun on me. Yeah, didn't he? Starting to get a feeling that I'm gonna get a chance to use my sensor screen this streaming session. I might just use it at some point anyway. Do whatever you want. I warned you. Go ahead then, examine the place, and if you explain what's going on here, be so kind as to tell me too. By the way, what is this strange mold, I guess? Is it mold? That thing your house is covered in. Do houses often get scabs around these parts? Or what on earth are you talking about? Lentigine. Stranger thing around here. What is a lentigine? Lentine? Lentigan. Whoop. You know, I didn't notice that before. For herbs. Hope that immunity booster decay over time. Everything. Yes. If it did. As long as it doesn't decay at a faster rate than other stuff. I don't think there was nearly this much of this stuff around until just now. Especially because there's people standing at it. Staring at it. Rough to the touch. Have you tried? They say it is, even if it doesn't look it. It looks greasy, though. It's like that saying. What was it? Rough as Dutch, safe to touch, smooth as bone, leave it alone. Yeah, that one. Only I always thought it was about the road less taken and such. Rough means a hard choice. Smooth, take an easy path. We all know what those lead, right? This old? Who knows? Something's wrong with the air. This must be it. Some sort of soot from the factory. Guess that's what it was shut down. Only it's growing fast and the hinges are if they used there. So it would spread even. Some sort of mold. Really should leave place. Breathing this soot can't be healthy, right? Who is that touching this thing? That can't be a good idea. Dutch. How to talk to. Hatchling. My house is all sick. Must be shingles. Barachka had shingles last year. Mom thought it was the coughs, but then the doctor said it was just shingles. Rash shingles. Got it from a cat. That's what he said. House isn't alive. What doctor was that? Grandfather Isidore. He's a good doctor. He gave Barachka an ointment from herbs and ground stuff, and she got better in a week. Only we had to cut her hair. If you ever get sick, go to him. He'll cure you. Well, come to me now with your shingles and measles. Thanks, kid. I'll just advice if I ever get sick, I'll go right to him. Why did you get all sad all of a sudden? The house is sick, huh? See, Dad says it's soot, but I don't think it's soot. I think it's soot either. I think it's mold. I know a lot about moldy houses. The places that don't really like me, but we'll see. This is right across from my house, and I'm not welcome here. I trust you, Luke. Great. Well. Go right, let's keep making our way. As daylight is burning. Oh god, I have to eat. There. Alright, yeah, my attention. Don't have my attention anymore. Pretty bad grief. Hopefully they have snack. I'll even take dumpster, like, toast. Come on, I'm not picky. Around and across the river. Oh, this was where the cow was. Not other places. No. That it was going to be at my house once I had a house. But no one cares about me. That means that not cared about. Not my problem. Pharmacy? Game is picking up pace and quickly. You, sir. Anything to take water? Not the other stuff. South. Be this way. But first, let's check out the pharmacy. I can sell something. Holding way more things than I should be. Let's just see if I can just sell things. I'm selling the beetle. I just have to start selling things. And if I don't want to, just on the basis that weapons and machinery. On to that. Wear the mask. I feel like wearing it's just gonna damage it. No? Love it. Comfortable. That. Don't have the inventory space to be stuff. Springs. Springs and fishing hooks. And except that is what. Here. Hearing that's gonna degrade it. I know it. Don't want it to degrade. I not have that stuff just breaking on me. Running south. Is there a grocer somewhere around here? Oh, right. I have to run back to get app. Character's starting to run on fumes here. Pardon me. You got any snacks? Snack. Oh. Just don't want. I mean, I could trade that. That's a lot that you. Matches. It's an interesting trade. Candles and matches for a meat pie. But you'll buy more things from me. Actually, you really only buy the same things from me. But then I need to buy the food. The other thing on the ground is on the ground. Um. That. Alright, let's modify base. Or I'm gonna want that after I nap. Not taking out the land. Vlad's is the closest rest. Then we'll run to the graves again. Talk to Grace. I think that's probably the best action to take. Pretty cat. Oh. How I feel about that sound. Crash. Okay. Starting to feel the crunch here. Let's test. Oh my god, we're about to come up on like nighttime. Take a 2-hour nap. This is not what I expected when I went to take a 2-hour nap. Talk to the smallest one.
I see everything. Everything.
I see. Oh, this is based on the picture. This is Terra. Ura's Taglur. Taglu? Don't be afraid. We're all on the same side for now, aren't we? Who you are. You're the kids in Father's list. We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but you still do it. You make sure we live. 7 of you, but there was an 8th on the list. Where is he? Here for now. The Urdur. Behind that door? We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious too. Why? Because he's the Urdur. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will we. So will be. It's an Urdur. Not down the other side of the door, silly. Right back up. 1 more hour. Let's sprint to Grace. Hope I'm going the right way. Okay. Who is supposedly talking with Father. Sorry, mate. Ain't got time to talk to you. Welcome, but at the very least, I'm not frickin' hated. Take the fact that I don't dead anything else. Oh boy. I'm doing a lot of sprinting, and I would be doing this probably more sprinting if they were hunting me. But I'd rather be sprinting because I'm sprinting because I'm short on time. Like actually though. You always have to talk to the herb brides because I feel like they give me the most information. There's your kind katana. know what about Udua is? What does the Kondo sigil stand for? Body that contains a world. Everyone knows that, but what does that mean? Because it can be a creature made of many creatures, like a family, a taglu, a group of people bound by the same fate. You haven't made it more clear. Actually, I think that does make it pretty clear. Our words are earn our father's flute. 6 words, big words, and apply them to small things. Connection to the source is still there. The lines remember. Yes, connections are like veins. You can't just out. Kaidi, let Mother Bodo caress your step. Keep on sprinting. Oh, and I can sleep at that one bed. Why is that person just sliding? Did I stop sliding? You guys saw that, right? Magical slidey lady. Anything worth it? You just got needles. Not my problem. I can literally, I don't need the map. I can literally see straight to it. I don't need to check the map for what's directly in front of me. And yet somehow I bet I would still manage to get lost. You're always welcome here. No. I don't know if I count that as comforting. Alright, Grace, you better be in here. This... Oh, I've been in here. This is where that happened.
Don't they trust me?
Nope.
As though I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing. Creeping me out, kid. Why do you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. It's true you spoke with my father today? No, I didn't. Grace, that's all you, right? Look at me. While you talk to my father. Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though there are those who hate her for some... Help me talk to my father? I don't know. Ask him. I've never done that before. Tell you today. He said that it hurts, that he never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. Very sad he didn't get to see you. But he also said nothing would have changed even if you'd gotten here on time. Okay? Rest. Come back later, please. Not right now. Little child of creepiness. Feel like everything's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. We're using because that covered multiple things. I'm both happy and sad that the game's just like, hey, have a mask. This modern era. Cautions. God, I go to that has 1,000 eyes. Well, who cares about me? Million circles on my map. Generally. Get to all of them any given day. Which I think is kind of a big point of this game, is it's just there's an infinite number of things to do. Yes, okay, thanks. Yeah, there's an infinite number of things to do, and limited time to do them. Which is a lot like real life when you think about it. No way to get everything done every day, so sometimes you push things off for days when there's less to do. I don't think this game's gonna be kind enough to let me do that. Feel like lighting the lamp would be a mistake. Well enough illuminated. Don't need to light the lamp. Save point. Bed. Save in general. All kinds of stuff going on here. Oh, this isn't a cabinet.
Put my trust in paw,
Ah!
claw, and whisker. Not you, Drifter. They say it's healthy, but the taste is just... ugh.
I'm trying to think. What are you doing? Oh, it's Sticky. They're one of the people that's on my list. Okay. What's going on here? Friend of mine, I see. Well, I'm not leaving. You got that? I got it. I got it. Are you catching rats or something? Why are you yelling at me, old man? Old man and I, we used to do a lot of stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt, made extracts myself. You think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. Thing on the table then. Did you make it all by yourself? No need to be nasty. Manners. But you're the nice one here. Go ahead and kindly tell me how you got in. Easy. Someone needs to work the machine. After all, while the old man walks the steps, so I volunteered. Our kind doesn't need keys. Machine anyway. Oh, you were that. The mixer. Old man used to make medicine here, like tinctures. I think he called it extracts, all kinds of gross stuff. You know how to operate it? For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? I'll do anything. Just don't make me go. I can fix them. That. The basin for draining blood. Hell, because the bucket underneath. That is the selling point. And it's slanted that way. It's the right way to do it. Lay him down with the head down that end and cut the ink. No. Yes, I can't. I don't know. Oop. I am missing multiple things. Sadness. Okay. Missing more things. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let's start storing things here. Eel. Feel like this is gonna be what, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them. I really do hope I'm not just screwing myself over and that this is actually a place I can store things. Because it would be butts if I was wrong about that.
Don't spit into the wind. For your own sake. If nothing else.
Thanks, kid. I'll take that one to heart. Oh, okay, yes, they give me everything. Okay, Tumbler human. Waste no breath. Remember you, Tumbler toy? I used to pretend you were alive when I was little. Ah, my old friend. No one better to talk to with my own damn self. Trying to mimic father. Stop. His death hurts enough as it is. No, he would have said, this place is our true home. Work here. I've never been here before. Sleep here. Store my things here. I can carry everything around. Bag is a bit small, that's true. Or I can fix that eventually. Hideout. Door has a strong lock. Not many people know about this lair. From operations here, and of course, medicines. Without being disturbed by anyone. Live here, son. Live here. Or work. This place is yours. Now here, you can do anything. Speaking to my childhood toy, I know. Here you can do anything. Exactly what he said. The alembic works on hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Olmar's? Of course. It's made from herbs. Correct. Tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. Step was graced us with this wondrous herb, Twire, the queen of plants, Swivery, Ashen Swish, White Whip. Tell me, so good about them. Over the they have astringent properties, and thus improve immunity, properly prepared. Good tincture, powerful booster. Correct. They reveal the symptoms of a disease and improve immunity. How make a tincture? I'm being tested. You can't trick me into thinking that I'm not being tested. This is a test and not necessarily a game. Clear water, no ethanol. Step herbs are too delicate. Find any two different herbs. This way, a link will form. Different combinations of herbs reveal different symptoms. However, all tinctures of immunity, this effect comes from the soil, not from the herbs themselves. Nenente, clear water. Find both here. Look in the cabinet, make a single Olmar for a start. Man. Okay. Cabinet for a start? Feel like this is what I just okay. Very different. Water. Zerk tincture, boosts immunity, reveals symptoms of infected person. Immunity reveals disease person. Gas tincture. I probably should have written those down. Anything with those? Ooh. Mom has some sort of wicked disease. Doctor, can you give my little sister safe? She's a frail one in September. Oh. Get closer, Rashis. This is cramped. We can't make. Oh, let's take a look. I feel like gas is the right choice. Oh, you could. But now let's get down to curing people first. Diagnostics. We player hides the sickness. Correct again, but you are forgetting something. Pain. Pain is our greatest ally. It reminds us of life. It drives us action. However, when a patient is in terrible pain, we cannot uncover which layer has come out of balance. Check, not to mention using Olmar's hurts. Well, don't get smart with me, boy. We'll get to Olmar soon enough. For now, get to work. Just grumpy. That sounds about right. You're better off without preparing Olmar's for pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine and you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine. Okay. Am I? Blood nerve. Pain. Big drop. More painkillers. Let's just get the kid messed up on some morphine. It feels like I can see all of it. Time's the most important part. Do you remember what there is in a body? Bones, nerve, and flesh. Has always struck me as strange. What about blood and internal organs? Why aren't bones the layer? Sure. Blood's kind of part of flesh. Will you time it again? That triangle. Oh, that blood comes from bones. Blood's the connection between flesh and bones. Oh. Time and again, that triangular plots ruin imagination. I also told you that our ancestral world is a single whole and treasured its many links and connections. Respect the clarity of thought and best. Important part in our knowledge of the layers. Then one of the three at first, at least. Exact nature of area for healing. Affecting the correct layer, however, can bring a patient back to normal. Layers and different. That's the yes. Oh, so yes affects the bone. White. Baku one, orange, whatever that was. Yellow one. Layers. Every combination of herbs is linked to a layer. Can colors white, yellow, rusty. Color. Say you're making an offer. How do you know which color you will get? One of the herbs decides how properties of all the herbs. One of the herbs decides. Learn the properties of herbs in due time. Only this way you will. Connected. Grab more herbs and water. Prepare an Olmar of every color. Go in blind for now, and the herbs will reveal themselves to you. Try again and again. That's how you'll learn to link things together. 3 tinctures. Color. I'll try it. That. Rusty and black. Gives rusty. Red and black. Yellow. Red and rusty. White. Or the color is linked to layer. Tell me now. Only reveal the symptoms in that layer. Correct, however. The patch, what do you think it is? Sometimes eating a single symptom may be connected to layers at once. One can always immediately uncover the symptom that single layer. Balance. Yes, your job is to eliminate all the wrong possibilities. Every single tincture I give the patient hurts them. That is so, you have to keep an eye out. Pain levels. It is time to act, son. Uncover the symptoms. Which layer is out of balance? Do your best to use it as almost as possible. Have everything. Be observant. This is where it gets complicated. Zerk, Mendril, and Yas. Nerves, bones. The blood or flesh? Ah. Go with Zerk. I have a feeling it's blood. I see. Blood or Mendril now. Find out. Definitely Mendril. Dilate, it's either nerves. Breath becomes ragged, it's blood. Now in which layer the illness is hiding on, it's time to administer antibiotics, right? Might as well. I shouldn't give too many at once, too big of a risk. Yes, you can only administer a single one. Antibiotics are harmful, as you know. Learn to make your own, but later, for now, you can use pills. Dash around here somewhere. Correct one. Nerves. I want. Paramycinium. Nerve layer of the human body doesn't. Patient death. Yay. See, that wasn't so hard. I'll remember everything. You'll be a great healer. Healer I'll be proud of. Trying to see it, Father. Hard. Not afraid of hard work. All right. Goodbye, Tumblr. Time to get to bed. That's a nice little tutorial that kind of introduced to it. But that was a lot. Let's think about this for a moment. That down there. Blood up with bottles. Scalpels down here. Lockpick can stay there. Along with needles. Chalk. There. Talk to Sticky again.
What's that you're
In
carrying
there?
around?
Can you hear me? For a moment, you just stood there, feeling bad maybe? There's thick here. Remember, breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. Bring father. So, does it work now? Alembic? Does. Oh, the big one. I don't know yet. I'd like me to look for scrap metal. Fix it. Cogs and stuff. A special tool for it. Oh. Find toolkits in shops, but rarely. It's doable. I don't think anyone's selling one now, but if I see one, I'll let you know. Anywhere over these past few days, so if you find one, let me know. I'm supposed to be protecting stuff, but cogs. Do I have any? I have ashen, brown twire, black twire, a yastic. But let's try to make one more. Black, red could make rust. That makes yellow. Rust and red. Gas. Black. Plus one. Gooey. Oh, because it was already in there. Right, it wasn't up. I think having unlocked this area going to be
What?
a decent stopping point. While I feel like we haven't done enough, I also feel like we've done a whole lot today. We have played for a couple hours. I think I am gonna wrap it up here for the night. I can save time. Oh, just because I want to show it off, because I had made it just in case things had gone wrong. Let's just throw this up while I talk for. Thank y'all for coming to the stream. It's always a pleasure to have you. I'm Faith Uncone. I try to stream every Wednesday. Has my Twitter and YouTube links up there. Check them out. I usually make those on Twitter. Having streams. I probably won't get another chance to stream before next Wednesday, but I'm thinking Wednesday, instead of streaming Pathologic for a 4th week in a row, I'm gonna try something else. At the moment, I'm thinking XCOM 2, which I am not great at, or Valkyria Chronicles along the same line, also not great at. So we'll give one of those a shot. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with it yet, but we'll see. For now, a wonderful day. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, whatever, depending on where you're going. But have a good night.